thinking to myself, I want you guys to ask yourself, how many people you know, mostly family, but people you know, go to their house, right? They actually like got something going on. Right? It cracks me up. I think about that. Like how many times you go to your people's house. I think about this a lot. Because I'm like, yo, man, I'm just sick of hearing about all the family negativity and they don't have no money. It's always they don't have no money. And it's like they never doing nothing. I go to their house, everybody's chilling like they ain't got money. I'm like, yo, the reason why y'all ain't got no money because y'all ain't doing nothing. That's why you ain't got no. How many family, let's be honest, how many family members, friends, families, got whatever, when you go to their house, when they invite you to their house, how many people you see at the table like studying for something, like, you know, like, wow, yo, I'm going to tell you something. That look, if you ever went to those are the people you would want to be around. You would want to go to these people's houses all the time. This is the family's houses. You would want to visit these people all the time. They never ask you for favors. They doing their own thing. They're studying. They're going to trade school, some kind of school. But everybody's focused. Nobody's really in the TV too much. These are the, it's like, it's, oh my gosh. They're all working. It's a beautiful feeling. Opposed to when you go to the other family's house, they like, yo, we having a barbecue, which is cool. I'm not mad at that. But it seems like this is too constant with these type of family members. And these are the ones who are always negative. All the time. They never have money. They don't have no car. They got no way to get around. They always need favors from their neighbors, from you, from every single time. And it's and this happens, this goes on years and years. You know what I'm saying? It just hits me sometimes. I'm like, oh man, these are people never change. Got in the building. David Cole in the building. How you doing? What else we got? Glenn. Right, Glenn's in the building. Can't see it. Haha. Glenn C in the building. How you doing? Thank you guys coming in, joining me. Appreciate that. But it just dawned on me. I'm feeling so depressed, right? So guilty about not visiting these people. And it's like, what inside of me is keeping me from visiting these people? Why isn't it like an automatic feeling? I gotta think about it. Should I go and visit them? Like, I don't really feel like you do. That is not good. That's a problem. That is a problem, man. That's such a problem. I'm like, it should be natural. You know, when you want to do something, you know when you feel like you want to do something, you're like, man, yo, I want to do this. I'm doing this today. Like, why is it like that when it comes to certain family? You're so hesitant. It's like, man, I want to be around these folks, and this is, and we're all brainwashed. It's like, why am I feeling like that? I thought, blood relatives, you're supposed to want to be around them. How come you don't want to be around these people? It's like you gotta be like, all right, let me be around them. Like, dude, something is wrong. You're not wrong. Trust me, you're not wrong. If you feel that way, it's not you. Because you know what? When you flip it, they want to be around you, but you don't want to be around them. So that means you do the math or whatever, the science or whatever, you are right. You know what I mean? If you don't want to be around them, but they want to be around you, you've won. You've won that whole thing. You won. You're the winner. Because that means they're doing something wrong and you're doing something right. For you to not want to be around them, but they constantly want to be around you, you're doing something right. And they're doing something wrong. It's just like, as soon as you think about it, it's like depresses you to even want to go and visit them. And then all these other people, oh, that's your family. That's your family. You gotta do it. And you like, dude, you should be, listen, something happened at the time when we were little kids. At some point of that time, they did something to make you not like them like that no more. Like, it's crazy, I'm telling you. Because I see some people with their family, and these people are bonded, they're so close, they're on the phone with each other every day, they tell each other about every little secret. It ain't no secrets they got from each other. With me and my family, it's way too many secrets. They doing things on a secret, they got friends, they got people in their lives I don't even know. But when I go visit them, somehow all these strangers that my family connects themselves with, somehow these people know all about me. I don't even know these people. I didn't grow up with them. It's like I have the type of family, they just invite anybody into their life. Anybody. They don't filter it out. Like me, I filter things. Like, hold up, man, I ain't just gonna start inviting all these people into my house, into my life. Like, who are these people? Like, I'm sure there's a lot of nice people out there, but my family, they'll invite me to a situation, and I know what the situation is. I know they're around a bunch of people they've just met somewhere at work or whatever, but they don't filter out people like me. Like, I'll go, and then I stopped visiting a lot of family because the last time I visited a cousin that I used to go visit all the time, it was, I'm going to tell you that, and I used to visit this cousin all the time, and it was always like, man, I'm so glad to be here. You know, it put me in a vibe, like a whole different world from like your job, you know what I mean? You're like, wow, this feels humble. I love being here. And that particular cousin just started inviting all these different shady people into their lives. And that last time I visited them, and all these shady people were there that they now part of get my car, turn right back around, get out of there. That's the vibe. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. I'll never forget the way I felt that day. I couldn't believe it because it was never like that before. And all of a sudden, it was like that. I'm like, yo, why do I feel? I used to love coming here. And it was just, you know, that's not my family right now. It's beautiful when you get to choose your family. You know what I'm saying? You get to a certain age, you choose your own family. I got people telling me, oh, no, this is going to be your family now. This is your family for the rest of your life. No, you don't tell me that. I tell myself, you know, you create your own family. Man, it is cops on every single point today. That's why I'm always doing the speed limit. Wow, dude. I mean, what's today? Every single point, there's a police officer. And it's not heavy. It's like this. What's coming up? Is there something coming up? Holiday or something? Goodness. Wow. The crazy thing is, you get to a certain age, yo, you can start creating your own family, man. These blood relatives that's it. You can just be like, see ya. In with the new, out with the old. That's it. Y'all never did what y'all had to do. As long as I kept y'all in my life, I've been down and depressed, stressed out. Peace out. I'm creating my own family because it's the weirdest thing that, like, you know, you could just be going grocery shopping, and you might meet somebody real cool. Y'all hit it all, like, you know, like boom, like, man, you start creating your own family. You're like, man, okay, this is the type of vibe I can be around for the whole life. For some reason, why is it a fact that blood relatives are the people who make you the most depressed. It's like for some reason, these folks feel just because they're blood related that you just have to give them money. You have to do this for them. I'm blood related. Oh man, it felt so. I'm gonna tell you, when you get older, it's kind of. I know a lot of us don't want to get old. We don't want to get old, but getting older from being young, because when you're young, you gotta accept all of this stuff, because you're living under somebody else's roof, under their rules. So they're like, this is your cousin, this is that, and you kind of gotta go with it. You know what I mean? You ain't got no choice, oh man, you just don't have it. Like, there's no choice. What are you gonna do? You're young, you got no money, no job, you're totally dependent on whoever's roof you under. And you know something wild? I'm gonna bring something real crazy to y'all attention right now. You know something real weird? None of these people who have kids or whatever, I noticed they never want to teach their kids about finance. Because you know why? Well, it's stupid, really, but they never, because they know if they teach their kids or whoever they're in control of, because you live under my roof, they want to always have that bossy attitude over you. They want to be able to boss you around. You don't like it, you can get out of my house. But just imagine if it was the parents that teach, they're not like that with their kids at all. They're like, listen, I want you to be a kid and I want you to have fun with your friends, but I also want to let the world we live in right now, you have to know about finance. I know you're young, and I'm not going to take up most of your time. This is a parent. Oh man, who wouldn't love a parent like this? Like, you can still be a kid. I want you to be a kid. I want you to go out, ride your bike, play with your friends. You got to be a kid. What you need to know about money. I want you to be educated about a lot of other stuff, but number one, because without money you can't live. You're going to know about money, and if I'm not smart enough to teach you, I'm definitely going to get you in some kind of sort of program. At some point, you got to spend a couple of hours, and you're going to be learning about money. You're going to learn about everything. You're going to learn about the pitfalls, about what not. You would know about it. I'm going to tell you. Most parents don't want their kids, because this is a lot of power, knowledge to know. This is a lot of knowledge and a lot of power. And if your kid is 17 years old and they know how to invest at 16, 15, 16, 17, they're bringing in let's just say they're bringing in 50 grand every month. I'm not lying. When these kids learn investments and learn the financial institutions, at that age, these kids, this is what they're bringing in. Every month, 50 grand a month at that age. So you know what? Guess what? That kid is always going to have that. See, a lot of parents, they're thinking, oh my gosh, if my kid knows about money at this age, I won't have power over them no more. I won't be able to threaten them and tell them to get out of my house anymore. I won't be able to do this anymore. But nah, it won't be like that. Not at all. You the one that, your kid will look out for you, and by you teaching your kid this, because you might have not had this chance. So by you teaching a kid this, or like your little cousin, anybody young this, you open their eyes about this world. Like, listen, trust me, you don't want to be out there trying to get a job for somebody, waiting for somebody to call you back, praying to God, hoping this person calls you back. Who has time for this when you need this job to pay your bills? These people are playing around. What, are you supposed to wait to be homeless by the time this person calls you back for a job? What? Now, it's all a crazy game. It's a dangerous game. It's a really dangerous game that these people play. We didn't make this rule up that we got to pay bills, man. Are you crazy? We don't want to pay bills. But somehow it exists. We have to do it. There's no way out of it. Either you do it or you got to sleep on the street. That's the alternative. Get a job, pay your bills, or be homeless. So now these people go out and try to get a job. Now you go through the whole game. The whole game you gotta play with these people. It's not like back in the days when I was growing up, you ain't need internet, all the Indeed. These are all games. These are power trip games. Hey, look at this schmuck. He tried to call me. Am I gonna give him a job? No. I might call him. It's all a power trip game. It's the dumbest way. It's back in the days when I was growing up, you went out your house. You ain't even have a car, nothing. You just rode your bike down a block, down somewhere. You rode to the local business, like, yo, you need somebody to sweep your curb. This guy we call Fat Man. I still remember this guy till the day we had a cane, and we called him Fat Man. We was 12 years old, and we just rode our bikes down, said, yo, you need somebody to sweep your curb? That was my first job. Boom. That's how easy it was back in the days to get a job. It wasn't none of this Indeed online, waiting for people play games to call you back. And dude, you don't have time for these games for people. Oh, we'll consider it. We'll give you a call. Listen, these people got bills to pay. Nobody got time for you to consider nothing, man. Give this man or woman a job so they can get on with their bills and pay it and with their life. Like, dude, this game, we may call you back, and it may be a few weeks, and now you're sitting home, you're waiting for this call back. You're like, yo, I got these bills piling up. I need this job. You go to this job, you go to this job, you apply with this job. Nobody's calling. It's such a dirty game. It's so dumb. You know what? Honestly, that should be against the law. I'm sorry, that should be against the law. We come in for an interview. That's it, we hiring you. All this, man, we don't know. Like, what? Yo, it's so dumb. This is why right now it's a new world. These people who are having kids right now, yo, you boom. As soon as the baby is out of you, boom, I don't care. Maybe newborn, you start teaching them about money, the tricks and trade. The earlier you get them to know about this is the better, man. Do not. Oh man, it's just I'm so sick of seeing people going through it. We have to put these businesses out. We got to put these businesses out of business. People have too much power over our financial life, man. I'm so sick of it. Let me just say it like that. I'm sick of these big institutions. You go for a job and they play these games with you, dog. It should be against the law. Like, yo, you should be able to talk to the mayor directly. Like, yo, what's up? Why are these people taking so long to call me back when they know I need to pay bills, man? You know what I'm saying? And then they wonder why people give up. Nobody want to get a job, son. It's like they act like they giving you like they making you into an astronaut or something, yo. And it's always some minimum wage. Like, dude, your job is nothing but minimum wage, man. I should have had the job the same day I got the interview. When I applied for this crappy little minimum wage job, I should have had the job that same day, man. These people acting like they giving you like the key to the city with these jobs. Dude, oh my gosh, how is it not against the law? Like, dude. And then at the same time, you got people coming at you like, oh man, I need my money for this, or I need my money. And you like, listen, dude, that's why you should keep a track. You should have somebody following you with a camera. Like, damn, man, look, you see the camera. You see that I was out applying for all these jobs. Glenn, you funny, Glenn. I get that all. I bet you if those businesses got fined for taking so long to call you back and hire you, oh, they be moving now. They be moving real quick to hire people now. But they have the power where they can play around with people's livelihoods, dog. They are given this power, these business owners, and yo, dude, how do you have this power? Like, the law should be, if you own a business, in the United States, a public business, you own this business now, yo, you gotta hire these people within 2 weeks. Or I would be lenient, be like, listen, you got a month to hire, not call them back, to hire. You have 1 month to hire. If they applied with you, you know what I'm saying? and they're good enough. They're not 100 years old, and they're walking around. They got, their arms and legs. They can walk. They can work. It's the law for you to hire them now. Sorry. If you don't like the way they work after they get on, then that's different. Like, okay, this guy was stealing from the register or stealing. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, oh my God. I'm telling you, these businesses should be fined for not hiring people. So you don't call somebody back in a month, that's it. You're getting $1,000 fine. Who's on our side? Like, we going for the job because we are being told what we're trying to be decent citizens. Go out and get a job, be responsible, pay our bills. But if you're trying to go out and get a job, nobody's hiring you. How can you do all these things? How can you do it? You can't. It's all a set up, stupid trap. Trying to go out and get a job to pay your bills and the people won't hire you. It's just stupid. How can you be responsible? Oh, you're not responsible to pay your bills and all this. How can I when nobody's hiring? I've been applying for all these jobs and nobody's hiring? Come on. It's all a setup. Oh my gosh. Yeah, listen, what do you do at this point? What do you do? It's all a scam. It's all oh man. Indeed, ZipRecruiter. Who are these people behind these businesses anyway? Who are they? It's all a scam, man. It's like, man, it's crazy. You can't just go down a block, go out, go to the latest the shop around your way and like, listen, I need a job. Okay, man. All right, boom. Start racking that up right there. You're like, wow, this guy didn't even ask me my name. He got me working already? I like that. Hey, listen, guys, I love you. I'm sorry to cut this short. But I got to sign out.